Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory and reined in 1 away. Settling in now, Jung Ho Kang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. He slaps that one away and the count will be 0-1. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Jose Abreu gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Kyle Seager comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Kyle
Chop
Seager.
foul at the plate, strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second,
Shin-Soo Choo will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. Moreland going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. Miguel Cabrera will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ballgame.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Popped up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Mitch Moreland will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Gregory Polanco will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
batting sixth, second baseman.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Riding into the box, Miguel Montero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Number 79 onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Alcides Escobar will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Smoke toward third. The tag, and he is out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mike Trout will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Nelson Cruz settles into the box for his first chance. Lackey steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Kike Hernandez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Robinson Chirinos steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And one away now here in the Chicago third. So one away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Cruz going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jung Ho Gong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short, fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Number 7 will get his first cuts here.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher, number 7.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Number 79 stands in for the first time.
The shortstop, number 79.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 out, nobody on. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. The throw into second, and he is in there. Kyle Seager will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Russell, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Shin-Soo Choo walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. Lackey comes set. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Sent on the ground out to second. Russell has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jose Abreu is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Cabrera in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Up high, 2-1 now. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To 2-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll take the turn and head for second. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting, second baseman, Addison.
Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miguel Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Lackey gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Pablo Sandoval stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On to first, and the Pandas retired. It's a double play.
Now batting,
Mike Trout in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Alcides Escobar heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
shortstop, Alcides.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout has it in his sights. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Jason Hayward digs in at the box following a double in his last at-bat that saw him get gunned down trying to turn it into a triple. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Jung Ho Gong will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Now the double steal is on here. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. On to first, and they get... Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Lackey looks in. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Kike Hernandez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Now batting,
Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jose Abreu will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Crowd on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Dexter Fowler steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Gregory Polanco steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Out in front of it, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. Number 79 stands in.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 7.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Kyle Seager will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Lackey's ready. Here's the 0-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Shin-Soo Choo will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Fowler has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Addison Russell is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hot shot to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Miguel Montero will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runners off for second. Bounced weakly near the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away. Alcides Escobar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Robinson Chirinos will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Carson Smith will come on and
now
pitch.
pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And it's quickly 0-2. The men on third with 2 down. Chopped at the plate. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning. Miguel Cabrera will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Designated hitter, Pablo.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Mike Trout will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hayward, and that's the 3rd out. Jung-Ho Gong will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Jose Abreu will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. And this is lined right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now to the plate, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Grounded up the first baseline. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Gregory Polanco steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Nelson Cruz digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nelson Cruz.
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Number 7 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Addison Russell digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. This is line to left. Cruz is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Miguel Montero will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Up next for the Cubs,
Miguel Montero, a solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. Tap foul at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Joe Smith will take over now with 1 away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Joe Smith.
High pop-up. Smith is there for it. 2 down. Robinson Chirinos gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Cruz has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number 79 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Bottom of the 9th for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 79.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And a rather easy first out. Kyle Seager will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Fielder number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded by Russell. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, John Lackey. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
Chicago Cubs, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting second.
Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Beltran has a read on it. 2 down. Andrew McCutcheon gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Brett Gardner will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple. Carlos Beltran will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season.
Well, the old vet still got it. He may be getting up there in age, but that doesn't seem to be affecting his ability to hit the baseball that much.
And Beltran swings through a fastball here as he falls behind 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now a curveball blocked by Molina, and he is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Line toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Brian McCann takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit to first. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. Mark Teixeira will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. High and deep to left center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second. Danny Valencia comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Alex Rodriguez could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced. Greg Bird will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Wainwright looks in. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Right side. Jerko has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Starlin Castro gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Wong. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Holliday, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
shot to third. And a base hit here to open up the second. Around first, on his way to second now. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double. Johnny Peralta will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Gardner. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 4.
It's a 2-run home run for Johnny Peralta. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Stepping up to the plate, Jed Jerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gardner has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Brian Pena into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Hit to third. Valencia has it. And the ball hops on Teixeira, but he's able to stay with it. Nice play for the final out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty moves over. 1 away. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
McCutchen comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. In now, Carlos Beltran. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. On the ground to the right side. There is Jerko. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Colton Wong steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll just make it to the bag, a step or 2 ahead, and there's the first out. One gone now for the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Stephen Piscotty is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the seats, 0-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Beltran on the run. Oh, and he botches it. Andrew McCutchen will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Beltran over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brian McCann will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Piscotty ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The throw into second, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Digging in, Mark Teixeira, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is after it. One down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. He drew a walk his first time up. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two away. On the ground to the left side. Peralta's up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. Matt Holliday is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Leading off for St. Louis, first baseman number 7, Matt Holliday.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? No. It'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
Third baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Johnny Peralta, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. But right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Sabathia sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Greg Bird is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Castro.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Jed Jerko heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And no shot there for Valencia. It's a fair ball. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Into the box, Brian Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On to Teixeira at first, and they'll turn to a double play.
Left fielder
Colton Wong stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Jerko fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Brett Gardner will stand in, 1 for 2. He tripled and scored back in the first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McCutchen comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Up next for the Yankees,
Carlos Beltran will dig in here, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ball 1.
1 strike.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Wong racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jordy Mercer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The center fielder,
Andrew McCutchen will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brian McCann gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit sharply on the ground, and on 1 pitch, he's retired. Mark Teixeira steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Chopped foul wide of first. High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Danny Valencia strides in, grounded out his last time through. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he'll get in there safely. Greg Bird will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it. Some hitters just get better when there's guys on base.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and Matt Holliday is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the 3rd baseman, Johnny Peralta. First pitch fast. plate there, and it's ball one. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Beltran waits on it. 2 gone. Yadier Molina will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Didi Gregorius steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Wainwright gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
The batter, number 14.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the lead is now 7-2. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Jacoby Ellsbury digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to first. Holiday fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Brett Gardner will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. To first. Holiday is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jed Jerko comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Slow little roller to third. Valencia takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now
Brian Pena will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Rendell Gritcher.
For the Cardinals, number 15, Rendell Gritcher.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Colton Wong will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Carlos Beltran will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Wainwright into the windup. First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. Seth Maness will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Tap foul at home plate. Now here's another one. Again belted to deep right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
the first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
A solo home run for Brian McCann. Number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. Holiday charging in on it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Danny Valencia will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for
A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Peralta will put this one away for out number 2. Didi Gregorius comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
McCutcheon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jordy Mercer will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Sabathia's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man does his job here to start the 9th. Stephen Piscotty gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And there's the slider from Sabathia as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Brian McCann. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
6 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is CC Sabathia. His record is now 4-1. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. He falls to 1-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.